It's your favorite African. Cool. Comics talking shit.
Hello, what's up? What's going on, my people? Welcome to Comics Talking Shit. I'm your host, Kui Genti. Happy Thursday, guys. It's the last show of the week, and I'm super excited because I can't imagine a better week to close my show than this show right here, man. These guys are phenomenal. I have an artist all the way from New York coming to bless the stage. I have three phenomenal comedians and a special guest is going to join my panel talk for tonight. So you don't want to miss this show. But first, I need to bring up my co-host. She's coming back for the second time because a lot of people love her and I love her. It's very funny. Gloria B. What up, girl? Audio, girl. Audio. There you go.
What are we doing tonight? Because hey, if it didn't work, we got to go with the next thing.
What is the next thing? Please tell me, Gloria. What is the next thing?
If the mic don't work, we got to snatch out the mic and keep going without it. My mouth is big enough to where y'all can hear me just
Boom.
fine.
You're like, yep, boom. I could trust me. I'm black. I'm a fucking I'm gonna get my thoughts across. Trust me. How you doing, honey? You said you had to go to the bank. What you was doing in the bank? What happened? We had to get some cash, or we had to pay?
Yeah, I did. And you know what's crazy? I don't know what I was thinking I could just be in and out at the end of the day. And it was only two tellers open, and the people that were up there had a whole lot of business to take care of. And I'm just like, okay, any day now, I can get a money order.
But I'm saying, Gloria, I mean, it's COVID-19. Who still goes inside a bank anyway? Though? I would think that'd be weird to be inside the bank.
OGs like to, you know what I'm saying? They don't even mess around with nothing, crypto, nothing. They need the actual, let me feel my money. Let me see my deposit. Yeah, so it's all good though.
But isn't that crazy though? Like money's like basically not gonna be a thing in the next maybe a year or two, but everything's gonna be just going cryptocurrency or debit card. Because I went to fucking Walmart, the devil. Anyway, I went to Walmart and they couldn't even give me change. They go, can we just give you store credit? I go, no, you better give me my fucking change, Walmart. You guys own slaves in the back, and these fuckers are doing this shit for like fucking $3 an hour. You better fucking give me my fucking change if I burn this bitch down.
Yeah, I don't fool with Walmart. Walmart is the devil. Target is the devil. But you know what, though?
You think Target's the devil?
They all are. But the saving grace now is this actual shopping online to where you can go pick up your groceries. It saves you. You don't walk all up and down aimlessly on aisles. You pick your stuff out, pick up your groceries, and that's it.
Oh, cool. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, but before we do our top 3 stories of the day, we have to bring out our music act. She is amazing, like I said, all the way from New York, man. Super talented singer. She does R&B. She sings in Spanish. She is super phenomenal. I'm so humbled to have her on my show. I want you guys to give it up for Mystina.
What up, everybody? Thank you for having me on. This is such a pleasure. I'm gonna hit you guys up with something that my band Premise 2 recently did. We love this song, and I bet you a lot of people don't know, which I'm told. I bet you. It's not your situation, just no contemplation. I'm not so thirsty to love, it's just that I'm not for love. I'm not the only one that owes you. You never ever should have told me I'm your only girl. I'm not the only one that holds you. I never ever should have told you you're my only world. Just think how long I've known you. It's wrong for me to on the line again. It's really not confusing. I'm just a young illusion. Can't you see? I'm not the only one that holds you. Never ever shut a tone. I'm your own girl. I'm not the only one that holds you. I never ever should have told you you're my only girl. Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Situation, not just no contemplation for you. I'm not so systematic, it's just that I'm an addict for your love. I'm the only one that holds you. You never ever should have told me I'm your own girl. I'm the only one that holds you. I never ever should have told you you're my only world. Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Yeah, Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Yeah, Georgia, Georgia, pudding pie. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them high. Georgia, Georgia. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Georgia, Georgia, yeah. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry.
Oh, yay! Good job.
Yes, honey. Yes, Mystina.
Good
Yes.
job, girl. Excelente. I love it. 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 I love it.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
yeah,
thank
so you're coming back in the next 2 seconds. So just we'll just chill for a whole minute, hang tight. We'll bring you back to the panel show. Okay. Anyway, so Gloria, what's your top 3 stories? What you got for me?
Oh, right. So, you know, this whole COVID-19 has got people losing their mind left and right in one way or another. So Illinois said, we're not having it. In Illinois now, it is a felony for people to assault retail workers. You know, so if they are
About that time.
Right. So if they're enforcing the mask ordinance or whatever, and then you could be prosecuted as aggravated battery. So Illinois is not playing anymore. Put your hands on a retail worker if you want to and see what happens.
Woo, because you know Illinois do have some weird ass fucking laws, though. Because in Illinois, you could, if your spouse cheats on you, it doesn't matter who it is, you could sue your spouse and you could go to prison for that. Did you know that? Yeah, Illinois has a weird law. Frank Sinatra, there's a famous mugshot of Frank Sinatra in a mugshot. You think it would do from something gangster like racketeering or whooping somebody's ass? No, he fucked a married woman in Chicago. The husband found out about it, called the cops on Frank Sinatra, and he got arrested. So that famous mugshot of Frank Sinatra in Sopranos, because he was fucking a married man. Yeah, they have weird laws in Illinois. Weird city. Weird. Chicago's weird. Anyway,
Yeah. But you know what? I want to go there at least once to try one of their deep dish pies.
It go hard. It does go hard. It go hard like a motherfucker. What's your next story, baby?
So, you remember Fancy from the Jamie Foxx show?
Yes.
She's better known now for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Miss Garcelle Bouvet. She recently opened up. Oh, look at her. She's so beautiful.
She is
She
gorgeous.
recently opened up about a time when she was out with her oldest son, Oliver, and she was mistaken for the nanny. Yeah. So there's Oliver right there in the front. Crazy thing is, she says this lady, Hispanic lady, walked up to her and started talking to her, and Garcelle says, well, I don't speak Spanish. And the lady told her, you would make more money if you spoke Spanish.
Oh shit.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Gloria. For the record, if she's my nanny, sign me up every fucking day of the week, okay? She is amazing. But she don't look like her kids though. I could see the mistake. I could see somebody mistake her for the daddy. But if she's a daddy, she's a hot ass fucking daddy. She must be like fucking Hooters nannies or us or something. Cause she's
Let me
amazing.
tell you something. That lady, she would have caught an earful because I'm like this. So you just automatically assume that I'm a nanny because I'm black?
Right?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right. This ain't the help, motherfucker.
Let me make you one of them delicious pies since it's
Yeah, did she like serve her like shit in a fucking pie?
Yes.
Or something? Oh
Yes.
my God.
This is a special pie.
That's funny. All right, what's your last story? What's your last top story?
So, with the COVID-19, of course, isolation is a huge thing right now,
Right.
especially for the elderly. So this company, Ageless Innovation, has come out with these lifelike robotic companion pets for them.
I'm liking it.
Oh my gosh, they're proving to be very, very useful. One of the ladies hadn't spoken in a long time, and when she saw the cat, she says, pretty.
Wow.
So
That's awesome.
it's stimulating them because a lot of times when they go into these convalescent homes and things like that, they're forgotten about. So this is a good way to kind of combat the feelings of loneliness for our elderly.
Right, but I could just picture like an old freaky ass old man, and they bring the little fucking cat over, and they be like, he's just like, pussy. They be like, whoa, slow down, Harry. You got too excited about that, Harry.
Oh my gosh.
Dial it back, Harry. Dial it back. Okay, all right. That's it for our top stories of the night. But before I bring up the comedians, word from my sponsor.
This is the thing. Mitigation is for every case. Those character letters can really go a long way in a criminal case, given to the DA or given to the judge in considering the punishment. And I teach people about criminal defense sentencing, how to write a character letter, what to put in the letter, what not to put in the letter, who gets the letter. Why do these letters even matter? How do we empower the decision maker, whether it's a DA or a judge, to give mercy to our loved one or to ourselves? How do we empower them to give us or give that person grace? We don't necessarily always know the why behind the crime. And if you're curious enough to want to find out, then you're also opening up yourself to the possibility of having compassion. Ku, thank you so much for letting me sponsor your show.
All right, that's it for my sponsor. Are you ready for the show, Gloria? Are you ready?
I stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
There you go. This lady right here, you just saw her literally 5 minutes ago blaze the stage, man. Very funny. I think so. Give it up for the wonderful Mystina. I feel like you need that air.
Thank you. You are my air. You are my foghorn.
Muchas gracias. All right, next guy, man. This dude right here, man, he's one of my oldest friends in comedy, man. It's very funny. Christopher Riddle.
Hey.
Mr. Riddle.
Mr. Riddle, are you here?
Hello.
You look like you watching CBS or something. What's happening?
I can't hear Ku
Oh,
for some reason.
You can't hear me?
wow, and he's loud.
Right. So you can't. Can you hear me, Christopher? Hello.
Oh, Uzi swiping.
Okay, I'm trying to fix the audio. I can't hear Koo though.
Okay, talk. Say something, Gloria. Say something, Gloria.
Hey, Christopher, how you doing? How are you? Oh, yeah, you just can't hear you.
Oh my God, this is so weird. The one person you should hear would be me, you presume, right? Okay, all right. While he's doing the audio, this next lady, man, she is amazing. I love her. She's so funny, on stage and off stage. Give it up for Julie Drake.
Ooh, Julie.
Hey.
What up, girl?
What up?
Can you hear me? Because I feel like it's weird right now. I'm worried about people hearing me.
Yeah, I can hear everyone. Yeah.
Sweet. Woo, that was close. All right. Christopher, can you still hear us or no?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Gloria. No. Gloria, tell him that I'm gonna kick him out and bring him, and he log back in.
All right, Christopher is gonna kick you out, and then you can sign back in.
I hope you heard that.
Christopher, did you hear me?
I don't think you can hear nobody.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no.
All right, we'll kick him out back in. Hopefully he gets back. All right, cool. Great. We have a lot of stories to cover. So many stories. Chinedu, my boy Chinedu is watching the show. One of my favorite comics in the world is watching the show. What up, Chinedu? Everybody say hello, Chinedu.
Hello, Chinedu.
All right, so let's get the story. What you got, Gloria? What's your first story you want from these ladies?
Oh, for the ladies. So, we're talking about in Chicago. Well, not Chicago, but in Illinois. They didn't specify where. But anyway, it's a felony now, okay, for retail workers to be assaulted. So they will charge you with aggravated battery. So you can look at some jail time now. You put your hands on a retail worker. So what do you think about that? Being a retail worker, I'm just enforcing the mask ordinance and you get attacked. What's your take on that? Julie, let's start with you.
That's actually funny because my son is a retail worker.
Sweet.
And a couple of weeks ago, he had a customer threaten to kick his ass because he told him he had to put his mask on when it's an ordinance. So he said that it's like constantly a thing where even though there's signs and it's like an ordinance now, that there's people constantly threatening him. Mm-hmm. So, I worry all the time, is he going to be okay at work today? Because they basically turned retail workers though into law enforcement.
Yeah.
And that really bugs me a lot. But it's just not that serious. Like, how long are you in a store? Like 10, 15 minutes? Right. I don't know why it comes down to that. So I'm for it, but I also don't like the fact that, like I said, we've turned retail workers into law enforcement, and there's nothing they can do. I mean, people are usually already pretty hostile to them, and this just takes it to a whole nother level, and they don't get paid enough, and I just think it's just stupid for people to act like this. It's not a big deal.
Agreed.
Yep. It's not a good deal. Let's see if Christoph works again. Let's add Chris back in there. Hello, Chris. Can you hear us?
I hear everyone now.
Yay! So say the question one more time. Ask the question one more time, Gloria, so you can get.
Okay. So in Illinois now, it's a felony. Retail workers, if they're attacked, it is a felony, and you could be charged with aggravated battery. How do you feel about that, Chris? As far as being a retail worker, them having to enforce mask ordinances.
I'm definitely for there being a penalty against it, but I don't know, a felony, that's a pretty high bar. I mean, that's a brand that you wear for the rest of your life. I'm not excusing the behavior in any way, but I wish there were less felons instead of more felons.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, make it the highest grade misdemeanor possible, but when you cross that line of felony, then a person loses all kinds of rights for the rest of their life. And
that's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's true. Right. Yeah. Mystina, what about you?
After hearing Chris, because when I first heard it, I'm like, yeah, shit. Because there's like so, there's you see the videos. There was a lady in Massapequa, around where I live, like she's going ape on somebody, you know, and she's threatening to kick their ass. And it's just getting, it's awful. It's awful what a lot of these retail workers have to do. And they're only enforcing the policy that the manager of the store is setting forth and the state government and all that kind of stuff. It's just, they're just doing their job. Okay. They don't mean no harm. So of course I was like, yeah, shit. But I think Chris did bring up a point that I forgot. If once you have that on your record, being a felon, that, I don't know, like that does kind of, you know, because like I get that people do things in the heat of the moment. They get really upset. They get really angry. And they're stupid, you know.
And I'm not excusing the behavior in any way.
Right.
The people are jackasses. You know, I'm in no way saying they're right. It's just it's kind of like the war on drugs. You've made so many people felons, which basically kind of makes them second-class citizens. And, you know, I think like before you cross that felony line, you have to do something
right
pretty damn serious, not just like scream at somebody at Burger King.
I don't know, guys. You guys have good valid points, you really do. But fuck that. If Karen coughs on me, she's supposed to get a fucking felon. If she coughs on me, that's a fucking assault right there. Because if I get sick and die, I died. What the fuck? So yeah, if you go to Walmart, any store, go and you start coughing at people, you should get a fucking felony. I don't give a shit. You did that shit intentionally. You knew exactly what you do when you went to the store. So if you intentionally coughing on people, I give them fucking felony. I don't care.
No. But
you know what?
Would you do the same for somebody who coughed on you with the flu?
Yeah, but if you're intentionally doing it, though, Chris, if you're intentionally doing it, if you just go, I don't care about COVID-19, and you just coughing down the aisle, no, you deserve to get a felony, Karen or Ken. You get it. You get that shit. You coughing, you intentionally doing that shit? That's unacceptable.
You can charge them with the felony and then let them plead out or like.
Yeah. I mean, they could defend. They could go try to fucking get a fight, but you have to give them consequences, Chris. It's all about rules. That's what separates from animals. That's what separates from animals. We have to have rules, man. If you're not respecting the rules, then people are gonna be like fucking. It's gonna be malarkey. It's gonna be crazy.
Their behavior in any way. It's just.
No, I know that. I know that.
See anybody charged with a felony? I mean, like.
But if you're coughing on me, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Next time I see you, I'm coughing on you.
I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we were friends, bro.
Yeah.
COVID-19's outside. What the fuck, man? Nah, man. But if you just coughing to be like, if you do this, yeah. But if you just going out there, just going, and then you're just an asshole.
Yeah. You all don't know anything about quarantine. I've been quarantined since January.
Oh, shit. So you good. You used to this shit.
Wow. Yeah.
You used to this shit. Hey, Gloria, what's your take?
I would hate to be a parent of any of those young retail workers, you know, because that's horrible. These kids are just doing their job, and that's what their employer asked them to do. So I agree with Julie that they should not be law enforcement, but it's part of their job. I feel bad for them. As far as the people that are intentionally, because I go in stores right now and you see people coming in there and they don't have masks on, even though there's signs. So that's a choice. I get it. I wish people would make better choices, but putting your hands on somebody because they just ask you to merely do what everybody else is doing. I know you don't want to fit in. You don't want to be like everybody else, but for the sake of the nation, put your mask on. Then nobody has to ask you.
Now wait, if you're putting your hands on somebody, then we can talk felony.
Yeah, because
that's assault.
Yeah, that's what she was basically saying. Basically,
yeah. I was talking about like if you scream at someone.
No, if you scream at someone, that's different. You just been a crazy white person.
Exactly.
We just let you be a crazy white person. Like, just let them be crazy for a second. They're gonna tell you about their fucking constitutional rights and all that crap.
Yeah.
My father did die for the flag for you to do this to me. Like, come on. Just put the flag, just put the fucking mask on, get your shit, get your asparagus and your fucking whatever you like and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
All right. Next story, guys. Next story. This This is my first story. Steve-O is in the news. If you don't know who Steve-O is the guy from Jackass.
Yeah.
He does stand-up comedy, unfortunately. And he is promoting, he decided to promote his album. Actually, sorry, his comedy special is coming out this week, I think. So he decided to tape himself on a billboard.
Oh.
Okay.
Of his comedy special. So he taped himself on the billboard of his comedy special. And he's basically creating awareness for his comedy special. And he said he wants to let the world know that he's doing something original with this project. So, ladies, gentlemen,
he looks
what do you
like
think about that?
coronavirus.
He looks like he has coronavirus.
That looks like a visual representation of coronavirus.
Right.
I was thinking Marvel villain.
Oh my God! What about you, Mystina?
I'm speechless. I didn't even know that he was still on the circuit.
I don't think he even knew he was still in the circuit. What about you, Gloria?
Steve-O should be news every day.
Well, he's clearly not in the
Alive.
circuit. He's on that
Hold
billboard.
on, Chris. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was saying he's clearly not in the circuit right now. He's on that billboard. And I mean, this is somebody that smacked people with frozen turkeys and stuff. So I'm not surprised. I'm just like, where did he get all that duct tape from?
That's a lot of duct tape. That's a lot.
And baby, when that comes off of some areas, it's gonna be problems.
So he actually said he has a diaper on so he could pee and shit if he wants to. So he was there for hours. He was there for hours.
Oh, we got this out already.
Right.
They
What
said
about you?
They
Go
said
ahead,
it
Chris.
duct tape. Oh, sorry.
Well, I just said that Steve-O should be news every day, just that he's still alive. Like it should at least be like third page news.
Well, there'll be some news. Some news guy goes, breaking news: Steve-O still alive.
Yep.
Next story. What about you, Julie?
I was like, well, they say duct tape fixes everything. Maybe it'll fix this comedy.
Boom!
I know.
This. Mystina, are you a fan of the Jackass franchise?
No, it's.
I think that's a no. I think that's a no.
All right, whatever. Like, it's not. I'm trying. That was interesting, I guess, but this is totally like not my lane. It's just
Not your lane.
not my lane.
What about you, Gloria? Were you a fan of the Jackass franchise?
I mean, I would catch it. I wouldn't intentionally watch it, but if I happened
Right.
upon something, it was hilarious. Like the stuff that he would do to his dad, and I would be surprised. Like they really are doing this. I remember one time I saw him going downhill in a shopping cart, and it flipped over. It's just crazy stuff. I never really a fan, but it was always good for a laugh.
Right. What about you, Julie?
Yeah, my son was really into Jackass, and I found it humorous until he started emulating their
shit.
stunts. Yeah, and then I was like, all right, no more Jackass in the house. Sorry.
What about you, Chris?
I was actually pretty impressed a couple times. I mean, some of the shit they did, like I considered myself pretty carefree when I was younger, and I did a lot of wild shit, but like climbing into a ring with a bull and just like dodging a bull for 5 minutes. It takes a big pair of cojones. I mean,
It really does. So, because I'm saying, guys, let's look at this picture one more time. This looks like fucking child's play compared to all the dumb shit he has ever done, though. This just doesn't even look that
this
bad.
is a walk in the
Right.
park. He got tased in the taint one time.
Right? I love how he's just trying to fix his phone cord because I feel like he's trying to get some good signal. It's like, holy shit, I got the wrong cord. He didn't think of it before he got taped. Like, holy shit, I got the wrong fucking cord. He just looks so ridiculous. I'm not gonna watch his stand-up special because everybody's trying to do comedy now. Everybody wants to be a comedian and all that stuff. You know what impressed me, Steve-O? tape yourself to a rocket and take it to the fucking moon and never come back.
Wow.
I don't want to see your ass ever again. Just don't come from my genre. Don't come from my genre. Go
So I
sing
guess
or some
you're
shit.
slamming the door on ever featuring for Steve-O in the future.
Right?
Wait, go sing. Now he's gonna come from my genre.
He's gonna come from your genre. He's gonna dress Mystina, he's gonna dress exactly like you to perform all your songs. You'd be like, what the fuck, man?
I'm just here to say that if Steve-O's ever in the Houston area and he's an opener, that
oh my god,
250 is obviously not available.
Oh, who's doing the show? Goddamn it! Because Money Talk Bullshit Walk. I'm gonna do the show.
Wow.
I'm still a stage whore. I still have fucking self-esteem and daddy issues. So I'm gonna do it. Of course, I'm gonna do it. What you got? What's your next story, Gloria? What you got, baby?
So, COVID-19 is a lot about isolation, heavy on the isolation and the social distancing. So this company, Ageless Innovation, has come up with robotic lifelike pet companions to help the elderly combat the feeling of loneliness. They had one lady, she hadn't spoken in a long time. And when they gave the cat to her, she said, pretty. Not a whole lot of words, but the fact that she was stimulated enough to even say anything, it speaks volumes. Who was it? Alabama Department of Social Services, along with Florida, New York, and Pennsylvania have all teamed up, and they're running this pilot to see how well it does. So what do you guys think about that? Ageless innovation and robotic lifelike pets. Good thing, bad thing? What's your take on it?
Who you got going first? Mystina going first? Okay.
You know what? I'm all for it because it's really such a lonely, isolating experience. My mom used to take care of the elderly, and the stories that she would tell me, like their kids don't visit. It's hard. It's really hard on them. And I think, hey, you know what? It's harmless. I don't think the robots are going to take over. I don't think those kind of robots are going to take over. And they're just going to give them this companionship that they're lacking.
Yeah. Julie, what about you?
I'm like, a pet that I don't have to clean up after? I want one of those.
Yeah.
Right?
But I'm like, as long as some pervert it didn't turn into sex robot or whatever, you know what I mean?
We can't make no promises, Julie.
Right.
Don't be trying to sleep with your little robot dog there, you pervs. It's just for companionship only.
Right.
They said it's to combat the feeling of loneliness.
Well, if you have sex with it, that could do it too.
What about you, Chris?
Can we also get some robotic elderly people with dogs at the pound? Those dogs at the pound, it's a pretty lonely life there.
Robotic elderly people. That is the best joke. We can't even top that. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
elderly old people. That is fucking funny. Next story, guys. This is a very interesting story. For people that don't like the law, you're going to fucking love this story. Meet Alexandra Smut Thomas. She is a civil judge. She apparently shot her husband's girlfriend, allegedly.
Wow.
It happened yesterday. She is actually a judge, and she's allegedly charged for shooting her husband's ex-girlfriend during an argument. So Ms. Thomas was suspended last year also after being charged with spending campaign funds on jewelry, luxury items, her mortgage payments, and more.
Wow.
Prosecutors claim that Harris County District Judge misused nearly $25,000 in campaign funds between January of 2016 and March 2017. What do you think about Alexander shooting girlfriend of husband and a crooked ass fucking judge? Who's gonna take this one first? I think Chris looks like he wants to go first. All right, Chris, what you got?
Well, it just doesn't surprise me at all.
Wow.
I mean, really, our government doesn't really attract the best and the brightest anymore.
No.
It attracts people trying to get over, and if you can get elected, the perks and benefits that come with that shit are incredible.
Right. Julie?
I would be pissed too, because if you're gonna cheat on me, at least make sure that your side chick looks better than me. So,
Hold up, we don't know what the side chick look like. We don't know what the side chick look like.
Oh, was that the same person?
That's the same person. That's the same person.
No,
that's the same person.
Bullshit. No,
That's
better.
not
Yes, it is.
That's her. That's her in the judge outfit, and that's her in a fucking jumpsuit.
Okay, I thought that was like the side chick, and that was the judge.
No, that's the same person.
Those
Oh, well, you know
pictures
what?
were
She should
taken
have spent some of that money on plastic surgery or something. Botox, something.
Those pictures were taken at least 5 years apart.
I hope.
One was on a Tuesday, and the other one was on a
What's on a
Thursday.
Tuesday? So you think it's a 5-year apart picture, Chris?
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10. What about you, Mystina?
Damn, I don't know what escalated that. I don't know if it was like a game of Uno, because I know sometimes that might escalate situations.
Oh my God.
But I don't know. Like, to me, another woman, like, honestly, it kind of happened to me, where with an ex, I found out who the other woman was. But you know what we did? We got together, we talked, and then we kicked his butt out. So
right, that's what you're supposed to do.
So to me, I was actually kind of thankful for her, because she helped me get over like a serious hump that I needed to get over. So I don't know. I don't think I would have shot her. I think I would have had shots with her.
Ah. With the taxpayers' money, right? Because she's already crooked anyway. Might use the money that she got from the taxpayer and just go on a balling spree, like a girls' night out, go to New Orleans or some shit.
Really?
Fun.
Really?
What about you, Gloria? What you think?
Yeah, that's crazy as all get out, because here's the thing. I don't understand why people do this and never think that they're going to get caught, right? Like it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Let's see, you reap what you sow, the law of reciprocity. Like, come on. So you do it anyway. And I want to know one thing. Does she have any of the stuff that she spent that money on still? Or is it all gone?
I don't know.
Because 9 times out of 10, whenever you just spending money like that crazy, it's nothing that you can look at later and be like, you know what? Yep, I spent all that money, but I spent it on that and that. Looks like she spent most of her money on food.
Yeah, because look at this picture. It confused fucking the white people on the panel. They didn't know that they looked the same. They're like, I'm not trying to be racist. They look different.
Yeah, like the chin is not even the same shape. I'm all, come on, y'all. That's not. But we've got pre-COVID-19 and post-COVID-19.
Yeah, I'm looking for like the guy's picture on the other side of it. Like, if these two had a baby, it would be the one in the middle.
Oh my God!
That's like filter, no filter pick right there.
Right? I mean, she looked. The one in the picture on the right looked like she ate the one on the left. Like she'd be like.
Well, the one on the left is probably like her judge picture.
Right there. That's her at work.
Red and white
That's her
in the
judge
back.
picture.
She's probably got a flag behind her. It's probably like her official, like, whoop-de-doo, I'm a judge.
I always love these mugshots, because the mugshots always telling, right? Because they automatically look guilty. Don't they look guilty? Like, look at her picture. She look like, yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah.
She's got no baseline whatsoever. I mean,
yeah.
Really
oh my God. Hey man, all I can say, but me being a guy, I'm just gonna say to myself, when I read the article, I go, that dude got some good ass dick. That's all I can say. That's all I can say for her to go and do all of that shit. No, that way she's a judge. She's about to ruin her whole career off of being a dumb person. But she's already fucked up anyway. So they go, like, she's under investigation. And because this stuff to leak out about the fucking spending all the jury stuff, they knew about her being illegal, like a corrupt judge. That when they find out, like, oh, she went to go shoot a girlfriend of her husband, I'm like, oh, we got this bitch now. We got her. Let's do it.
Whatever. I guarantee you, she doesn't spend
Let's go with this story. Let's go with this. We got her.
In jail.
Oh, she's gonna spend a week in jail, but she's gonna do some time because if she did exactly what they said she did,
sit in some comfortable.
Oh shit!
Oh,
man.
no.
Say that again, Chris.
They'll never drop a hammer on her. I mean, it would set
why
a bad
not?
example. They'd have to drop the hammer on all the other crooks in the government.
Okay. Oh, well, you're a conspiracy guy. Okay, you don't trust the Harris County judge system. Okay.
I don't trust any form of government whatsoever.
He's like, fucking the government. Everybody sucks, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. What's your next story, Gloria? What you got?
So, do you all ever remember watching Jamie Foxx show Fancy that was on there? Yeah. So, Garcelle Bouvet, better known or also known for her role in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills right now. So she recently opened up about being mistaken for her oldest son, Oliver, being mistaken for his nanny. Yeah. So it was really a trying thing for her because she figured this woman must have automatically assumed that she was a nanny because she was Black. So that's her son, Oliver, right there in the front. And she says a Hispanic lady came up to her and started talking to her. And Garcelle says, well, I don't speak Spanish. And the lady told her, you would make more money if you spoke Spanish. Yeah. So what's your take on that, Mystina? How do you...
Speaking of Latina.
Being mistaken for the help because of the color of your skin.
Well, you know what? Let me see. So it was a Latina who went up to her, right, and started speaking Spanish.
Yes.
Maybe because it's so prevalent in our community, us being the help. Maybe she was like, okay, I see another sis over there, so let me just, to her and, say what's up. I don't know, maybe the lady's a nanny herself. I don't know.
She's trying to get like that information and shit. Like, yeah, who's your agency? Who you on?
Yeah, no, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it is messed up. I mean, but it's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. God, I would not be able to live that down if I ever did something like that.
Right, because you have no kids, right?
No, I don't have kids.
Well,
but
just
I don't know. I mind my own business.
Right. Right. I get it. Just don't get don't have kids with a white man because you might be mistaken for a nanny. Basically, apparently, that's a thing. Apparently, that's a thing. That's a thing.
It just might happen.
Speaking of white people, Julie.
Oh, well, as you know, Koo, my children are half Black.
Yes.
And my children do not look anything like me. And I used to be mistaken for the babysitter by Black people and white people all the time. Because my kids don't look anything like me. And so they'd always be like, oh, whose kids are these? And I'm like, they're mine. And they're like, I thought you were the babysitter. I thought you were the friend, the neighbor. I had people... ask if my kids were adopted right in front of them. So this has been my whole life. It doesn't happen really anymore, except my son now gets mistaken for my boyfriend, which is totally disgusting. So I'm used to it. This has happened to me since 1995, where people, and I talk about this in my act an awful lot, and I do it because I want people to realize that just because someone is with children that don't look like them, you need to be really careful what you say in front of them. And I've had people come up and say, yeah, you really put that thought in my head. I've done it. And kind of put that in my act to where people realize you shouldn't do that. And a lot of mixed kids, a lot of mixed people come up to me after the show and they love it because they're like, you get it. And I'm like, yeah, I know, this is my life. So it sucks for Garcelle, and I'm not trying to diminish what happened to her because that's not cool. But I've experienced this my whole entire life, and it's not fun whatsoever to be on that end of it, and then have to explain to your own children what adopted is, and they're not adopted, and then it just opens up a whole can of worms, and it does. It's just not okay. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Well said, Chris.
Yeah, how am I going to top that? I'm just glad for once it wasn't white people being racist.
Yeah. Okay, legit point. Yeah.
Gloria, what's your
But
take
I
on that?
almost think this is like going up to somebody and saying, "How far along are you?" And they're not pregnant. Like it's not. It's never like that saying.
Hold on. Let's ask somebody that might know. Alexander.
But it's wrong though. You never assume. The saying is so true. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Now that woman, I know she felt really stupid because it's like, oh, I don't know how much Garcelle went into who she was and whatever, but just the fact that she made that huge of a mistake, we just got to be real mindful about what comes out of our mouth. Just because it comes in our head doesn't mean it has to come out of our mouth.
Well, and also in that society that they're running in, I mean, nannies are very prevalent. It's not like, she was pulling that out of left field. Probably every family in whatever gathering or group that they're in right there has a nanny. I mean, Fancy probably has a nanny.
She probably could have hired old girl to be her nanny.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not like nannies are like a rare thing around the uber rich in Los Angeles and Hollywood. I mean, they're as common as anything.
You know what?
But
they don't look like that though. That's
and not only that, but
do you think that she was walking down the street and like
nannies?
But it's just the whole thing is, and I get it what you're saying, nannies are very common in that area where they live and all that good stuff, but are they all black?
No.
Like that's my whole point. And I think that the woman was completely wrong. And I also would then go so far as to say, had she been white, would she have mistaken her for the nanny? Like there's so many, you know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at when I see stuff like this.
I can attest. Sometimes they think that we're the babysitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there are racist people out there who assume because someone, is a brown or black skin color that they're the nanny. But, I have experienced it the other way. And people are dicks whenever it comes to anything about race. There's just dicks everywhere about it. And people just really need to hold their judgments and not just walk up to people and say that stuff, and especially in front of the kids, because it's just bad manners. It's in bad taste.
All I know is, guys, if she's the nanny, please sign me up every day. She can fucking babysit me 7 days a week. I don't care. You could be my nanny. I don't give a fuck. Remember that TV show? Nanny? What's that? Remember that show?
Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher. That was a good show. I lost my puberty off of that shit. I got fucking anyway. Next door.
Really?
Breaking news.
She was amazing. She's so interesting because she had like this voice, like that.
Yeah.
She looks so hot at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like wow, like I don't know how to fit you, what category to put you in. But, you can't put a paper bag on a voice, but like
you could get earplugs.
Noise canceling headphones. There's all kinds of
Oh yeah,
she's so funny. She's hilarious.
Oh, she's great, man. Is she still acting? Is she still doing something? Or
I think so.
Yeah,
I think she is.
Yeah, she's definitely a very, very interesting person. Okay, guys, this story is really sad to me. We're probably going to talk about for the next 20 minutes. I don't care. This is a very upsetting thing to me. Saved by the Bell.
Oh wow.
Is coming back. It's going to be on the Peacock network. There's trailers about the new show. So it's going to showcase these new generation plus the old generation. So there's a new cast of Saved by the Bell, but the old cast is still going to be on the show as well. These fuckbags are going to be on the show as well. So, and guess what? Here's the crazy part. Zach in the show, he's a governor of California. Of course he is. Of course she's the governor of California. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you guys be excited about the new reboot of Saved by the Bell? Yay or nay? And why? Julie.
No. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of reboots and remakes. I feel
Yeah.
like it's lazy. I'm like, surely there's some ideas that we haven't done yet. I mean, I don't know why we keep doing all these reboots and remakes. It just seems like everyone's out of ideas, and I'm just not a fan of it. I don't watch them.
What about you, Chris?
Even though it would totally fit my age range, I never watched Saved by the Bell. Hey, it was just kind of counter to what I was all about
at that particular point in your life. What about you, Gloria? Yay or nay?
I'm not. Okay, so
You seem like a Saved by the Bell kind of girl.
I watched it enough to know the names of the characters, so I guess I watched it enough. I mean, I don't own the DVD series or anything. I don't think I'm going to be tuning in for any reboots because the first season was just kind of like, something to watch. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say no on that. Do you guys remember the one girl? She got the show Showgirls, the movie Showgirls.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Which one is it? Which one got Showgirl? Which one was it?
Something Elizabeth.
Right there,
Elizabeth
with the brown hair.
The curly hair.
Right.
Yes.
The one that Zach made fucking take the goddamn the caffeine pills.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
So excited.
Yeah, he's a fucking dick. He's a dick. Mystina, what about you?
I loved Saved by the Bell growing up. Loved it, but because there's a different energy. There's like an innocence. It's different, and I don't know if they can recreate that same thing because I think a lot of young people today are too sophisticated for that shit.
Right?
They're too sophisticated. I mean, like it doesn't have the way we grew up is just not the same kind of innocence and wow and awe. These kids know more by the time they're 7 years old. You tell them something like, I know that.
Okay.
All right.
Right? They'd be like, I'm on TikTok. What do you got? Like,
right.
But guys, come on, guys. This show is trash, right? Because I don't know what's worse. Fucking anti-maskers or people that think Saved by the Bell is a good show. I don't know which one's worse right now, in my opinion. It's such a horrible show. Like, it's fucking, look at Zach. Zach they have a fucking whole,
Hate to say it, but
they have a whole page. They have a whole movement saying Zach is trash. Huh?
I'd have to go with being in a room full of anti-maskers.
That's what it is? Oh, God. Wow. I don't know. I'm telling you, man, they had a whole...
That's how much I disliked Saved by the Bell.
You ready? Okay, good. We on the same page. Good.
I'd pull my shirt up over my mouth. I'd breathe through my shirt. I'd show them all how it's done.
Oh, my God.
I mean, of course, Zach is trash, and that's how he got into politics. I mean, of course.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
Natural.
Yeah, it's like, the governor of California. Of course he is. Of course he's governor of California.
Yeah.
Wait, so how about that show that that actor was on? It wasn't Blackish. It was a spinoff, Mixed-ish.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Like he's not forgiven.
He was in Mixed-ish?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch that bullshit anyway. So I don't watch anything that Zach's in. He's not a good actor. He's not. He's really not. What movie have you seen him in? They go, that was a good movie. No, he's only known for Saved by the Bell. That's all he's known for.
Yeah, I don't ever remember seeing him in anything.
Yeah, just look at that douchebag face. Look at that face. Look at that. Look at that face. And fucking Scrooge did stand up, by the way. This fuckman did stand up. Scrooge did stand up, and he still do stand up right now. Actually, now I think about it. Scrooge. Screech, yeah, Screech, yeah.
Did he say Scrooge?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, Scrooge? Stand up?
Murray Scrooge?
How dare him?
Hey, man, look. I do say you're a favorite African for a reason, guys.
We love you.
We love you.
Screech. That's his name, Screech, yes. Either way it go, he does stand up. I'm like, oh, come on, another guy trying to do stand up. My God. Yeah, that show's just trash. Sorry, guys. Horrible. And look, they try to make him look like the old cast. Like they got the little fake ass 2020 Zach over here.
None of that. You know, so the girl all the way over to the left, she looks like Sin Santana from Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She could be her daughter.
Right.
Oh boy, right here next to him looks like he could be related to Vanilla Ice. I don't know who, but she's very beautiful, very exotic, very, I don't know, America's Next Top Model next season, maybe.
Right.
And then old boy on the end here, he looks like Orlando Bloom.
No, he looked like Gloria. You know who he looked like? Gloria? I got some bet. He looked like Adam Driver fucked Orlando Bloom, had a baby. That's
really. Okay, so where'd that chin come from? That serious cleft in that chin. That's like a John Travolta cleft.
Adam Driver has a chin like that. That's what I'm saying. Adam Driver has a chin. Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren. It's a Kylo Ren chin right there, man.
Well, there you have it.
Okay, so he looks like Adam Driver fucked Orlando Bloom, but his side chick was John Travolta. There you go.
Wow. Okay. Talk about face off.
You really went a long way for that.
Yeah.
Hey, what you got to do? What are you going to do? What's your next story, dear? What you got, Gloria?
So, does everybody here like burgers? Everybody
Yes.
enjoy a good burger. I'm talking about, you know, sometimes the little holes in the walls have the best burgers ever. It doesn't have to be a gourmet burger. Give me the old school 2 pieces of bread fried in the skillet at home. Okay, so anyway, they have talked about some of the best burgers in America. My dream one day is to get a map and some push pins and an RV and let's go. Just go and eat at these wonderful places. So in Des Moines, Iowa, they have a place called Zombie Burger. It carries over 20 different burgers with horror themes, such as The Walking Ched, Barbara, I'm Coming for You, and the Undead Elvis. Undead Elvis is one of the most popular that they have, and it comes with peanut butter, fried bananas, bacon, American cheese, egg, and mayo. And if you don't like burgers, they even have vegan options. So I was like, all right. So what do you guys think? What makes a good burger for you? And is it always beef? What do you like? Let's start with Mystina.
Oh yeah. I like food. So even if it's real meat or vegan meat, because my boyfriend's a vegetarian, so we have a lot of those vegan burgers, Beyond Meat, Impossible Burger, and they taste really, really good. But to me, like nothing beats like a nice marbled, juicy burger. Like it's so well, you see the marbling in it. Like that's the most perfect kind of burger. And then you add a little bacon on top, maybe with some smoked cheddar. That's good.
Yeah, that's a woman after my own heart. You like to eat. Yes, like me.
Oh yeah. We can eat.
What about you, Chris?
Oh, Julie.
Oh, Julie, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Julie, Chris would. I grill a lot of burgers, and I'm a big believer in you got to start with really good meat.
Yes.
So like I usually only eat grass fed, and you can I think you can taste the difference.
What happens if you eat the grass first and then the meat?
Good question. Good question.
I'll never be in danger of being a vegetarian. That's for sure.
Julie?
I'm with Chris. There's nothing better to me than a burger that's come off of a charcoal grill. And, just the smoke, the taste of the smoke and the smokiness, and then those grill marks. It's just nothing beats that whatsoever. And then my favorite thing to put on that afterwards is barbecue sauce for like a condiment. Just the barbecue sauce with the charcoal flavoring it's like my favorite burger ever. And, with maybe some grilled onions, and I'm happy. But I'm a burger. It's one of my favorite foods. So, I'm not that picky, but that's my favorite.
Perfect. Cool. What about you? What's your perfect burger?
Goat meat.
Manish burger. You like Manish burger.
I want my shit wild as fuck. I want some goat meat, some fucking rhino fucking burger, some giraffe pussy burger. I don't know. I'm not a burger person. I'd probably eat turkey burger. I'm more like I get turkey burger and I'm fucking happy about that. I'm not not a red meat. Nah, not a red meat kind of guy.
Some wag, some wet ass giraffe.
So wag. Yeah, I like that. You need to copyright that, by the way. Wag.
You know, they have a
wet
place
ass giraffe
in Atlanta called the Slutty Vegan that I want to try. And it's
What is it?
It's called the Slutty Vegan, and it's all vegan burgers. And I mean, these burgers, it's like there has to be some kind of meat, some kind of cheese, because they look so good. On my list of places to go.
It's a place to go. There's some vegan meat that's actually good. It's actually basically like soybeans, and it's good. It's like tastes really well. It tastes like kind of like real meat, but I like the real deal, man. I'm sorry. It's just like, to me, eating vegan is like go have sex with sex robot. I'd rather get the real deal, if you know what I'm talking about.
Or a sex dog.
Right, it's like a sex
We're
dog.
not talking about the age of innovation. Like we're not talking about those, not the pets, right? We're talking about actual people.
You're talking about a real person, like a sex dog, yeah, like a real woman.
If I was going to do the RV,
That's what I think vegans are. That's who they are. They fuck like fake shit. I want the real deal. That's me. Give me the real deal. Don't play with my emotions.
If I was
Give me
going
the
to
real
travel
meat.
the country in an RV with push pins, though, I'd do best steakhouses, not best burgers. Make it worth your while.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Some of
I
those
like it.
little hole-in-the-wall steakhouses that just have incredible steaks.
Yes, God. One of those, honey. I love to eat, so it's like anytime. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to get in an RV and I'm heading one direction or the other and just do and just go to different places and eat. That's it.
You know, I'm sorry. Every time somebody says hole in the wall, I can't help but imagine like the glory hole in the bathhouses.
Hey, you know what? But Mystina, depending who you ask, that could be a thing. By the way, it could be a thing.
Like I just imagine somebody like feeding you steak through a hole in the wall.
I was going to say, do they have steakhouses?
Yeah. Yes, I'm pretty
I
sure.
might be ready for that.
Be ready for that. Oh, they got it in Arkansas. On my way. Got it. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Fucking hilarious. All right, guys. This has been trending for the last 3-4 days, but I would need to get your take on this. Kamala Harris. You guys think that's a great pick for the vice president of the United States? Because a lot of people it's in between now. People are drawing the line. Some black people are saying she's not really black. And
oh my God.
People are saying she's not black.
No, so what?
So they're saying that she can't say she's the first woman black vice president. They're saying now the birthers of the Republican Party say, we want to see your birth certificate. They don't believe she was actually born in America. They think she's born in India or some shit. So now they're trying to figure out like what is her real ethnicity. But I will tell white people, black people we're still doing our delegation. We'll get back to you the next 2 days on BET. So watch BET on TV1, and we'll tell you she's really black enough. But there's still debate going on right now, guys. What do you guys take? What's your take on that? What's your take on people worried about her race?
Who cares? Honestly, who cares?
Yeah.
Because here's my thing. Like, I don't really see, this has just been my experience. When anybody is white and is nominated or is in office, I've never seen them question their ethnicity. I'm like, who cares if she's green? Mm-hmm. If she's going to do a better job than the one that we've had before, none of that other stuff should matter. But people always got to find a way to divide. I want to have a different opinion. Okay. So are you saying that because she's not black, you're not going to vote? I mean, that's what it comes down to. You find something stupid to hang your hat on, but at the end of the day, are you going to vote or are you not? If you're not voting, shut up.
Right? That makes sense. Julie?
Oh, white girls on the hot seat. Pass.
You better take this shit.
I could care less about her race. I could care less. I'm more concerned with her record. I'm not the biggest fan of that, so I could care less about her race. I don't, but then again, we don't really have any good choices. I feel like this election, I kind of feel like I did in 2016, but if she's black, purple, green, I don't care. I base it on what they've done, in the offices they've held. So it just doesn't matter to me at all. I mean, I would like to see, someone of color represent, because I think that's very important to have. But I don't know if necessarily she was the best choice for it, because I feel like there was better qualified women out there if that's what they wanted to go with. But I could care less. I mean, who cares?
Mystina?
Honestly, he can pick a jelly bean as his running mate, and I'll still I'll still give my vote, because it's like, what a shame. It's that dire in this country that we're so desperate to just get him out.
Just get him out. Oh my God. Chris?
I'm a third party guy, so Democrat or Republican, I hate them all.
Here.
They're all crooks and thieves, and they do not have our best interest in mind.
Amen.
All right, so when the announcement was made for Kamala being the nominee, Trump released a video, literally 8 minutes after the nominations. You could think he knew that she's gonna be get the nod. So this is the ad to diss her, and I want you guys to watch it, and I want to get your take on this.
Right now, before the official FEC
deadline. No.
Kamala Harris ran for president by rushing to the radical left, embracing Bernie's plan for socialized medicine, calling for trillions in new taxes, attacking Joe Biden for racist policies. Voters rejected Harris. They smartly spotted a phony. But not Joe Biden. He's not that smart. Biden calls himself a transition candidate. He is handing over the reins to Kamala while they jointly embrace the radical left. Slow Joe and phony Kamala. Perfect together. Wrong for America.
Radical left? What?
Wow.
Not even close.
Wow.
Oh, what's your take? What's your take, Gloria? I want you to get your take first. He basically just did a diss track. He just basically did a rap beat diss track on them.
Slow Joe
and phony
Kamala. Okay. I'm not surprised. And you know what? I would dare say that he has videos that he made for everybody just in case they won, because he's got that kind of
right.
He's going to do anything that he can to discredit people, because he can say whatever he wants without any consequence. And it's election time, so I expect it. I just can't wait to see what else he comes up with, because he's got plenty of time between now and November. I'm ready for it.
You all for it. Mystina?
Oh God. Well, I think you saw my post where I was like, wow, the VP pick. And then I'm drinking in the post, because I know what people are going to say. I know I'm going to hear.
The storm is coming.
The storm is coming. And I'm just I don't know, man. I'm frazzled. I'm done. I'm frazzled. I just know what people are going to say from all sides, that she's not this, that she's not that. And I just don't want to hear it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to hear it anymore.
Julie?
I mean, she was doing what politicians do. They say things in their best interest at that time. I mean, the Republican ticket, 2016, Trump dissed all of them. They all attacked him. And then when he won, they all got behind him. It's just politics,
Right.
Yep.
So, I mean, his ad, I'm like, yeah, that's what they do. I mean, I just felt like it's not going to change anyone's mind. And it was a little bit juvenile. So,
of course.
Yeah.
Chris?
Well, there's a story I like to tell about Adlai Stevenson. When he was running for president, they interviewed him and they said, by the sound of your policies, it sounds like any right-minded American would vote for you. And he said, well, that'd be great, but I need a majority.
Oh my God, that's a good thing. Yeah,
So
I need a majority.
There's idiots and crazies on both sides, and I would say more normal centrist people who don't really swing to either side very far are kind of left out of the mix because no one really speaks for the middle anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You get lost in translation. Yeah.
I feel like any agreement should be a compromise from both sides. There should be no legislation that's like, oh, this is a total win for the Democrats or this is a total win for the Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should have to swallow a little bit of shit that they don't fucking like to get some of the shit that they like.
Well,
That says it all because I'd like for it once to be like this was a big win for the American people, not
Yeah.
for the party.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you never hear that. So
Yeah.
my take is this: I don't think we need a two-party system because we vote for everything else. We do American Idol, Dancing with Stars, Chef. We do that shit on fucking voting anyway. Why would we just vote a president and be done with this shit? Hell, if you want to make it exciting, we'll do a top 10. They could do like karaoke or something. And they could sing, and we have like.
On the wrong week, you've got Tiger King as fucking president.
That's what I'm saying. Let's
can't do that.
Let's get this shit out the way. Just have to just line up like Bernie and Carmella and all the people. Like, yeah, just say what you got to say. Like, call this number 1-800 Biden or some shit, and just get this shit over. And have Ryan Seacrest fucking host the whole situation.
Wow.
And look, right before they say the president, they'll do like now they do American Idol, like, and the president of the United States. But first, commercial break. You'd be like, oh.
It just might work.
You're like, God damn, I gotta wait and watch this damn commercial. Yeah, man, why not?
This is going to be the most horrible presidential election, at least of my lifetime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, either way we go, we fucked on both sides. It doesn't matter. You right, said.
Well, there's so many different things at play right now that the far left, if Trump won by a landslide, would not accept those results. The far right, if Biden wins by a landslide, are not going to accept those results. We've got a large group of people on each side that if their person doesn't win, they're going to call foul and refuse to accept the results. And that's kind of antithetical to what America is. You know, you fight it out, but then once the election's over, you kind of have to move on and work with each other.
Well, it depends on what said president is asking for, and this is kind of the first time in history where it's like, wow, that's not okay. So
there's been questionable shit from every president I've ever remembered. That's why I haven't voted for a Democrat or a Republican since the 90s.
Yeah, there's questionable, but this is like really questionable.
Extremely questionable. Extremely. It's super extreme. Oh, by the way, real good news for you guys.
Is the Afghanistan war or the Iraq war?
Oh yeah, the Cheney administration.
Nothing Trump did even comes close to that shit.
Hey, I don't know if you guys are in for good news or not, but Kanye West might still run, just in case you guys are wondering. It's still an option. It's still an option.
And Caitlyn Jenner said that she wanted to be his VP.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Joe Jorgensen is the serious libertarian candidate. And if you don't want to vote for either one of these old pedophiles, you can vote for Joe Jorgensen.
There you go. Boom.
I'm like, Kanye. Hey, people make fun of Kanye, but no one's ever accused him of sexual assault.
No, they did not.
Not yet.
He has done it.
It just seems like the more I'm just saying, it appears, that the more in the limelight somebody becomes, it just never fails. It's like, oh well, yeah, he did that. Well, God, please. So just give it a little bit of time.
Yeah, but I think Kanye West he loves himself too much to fuck anybody else but himself. So
there was Amber Rose. Give him a little time.
No, but Amber Rose was legal. She was legal. She was legal adult. So anything about child pedophilia, I don't see that happening with Kanye. I just don't see it happening because you let it. Oh no, I made Jesus walk. I'm fucking myself. No.
Oh my.
Yeah, I've always seen Kanye is smarter than that. Kanye was never going to do anything that was going to make him unable to make money again.
Yeah, he's crazy, but he ain't that crazy. But I tell you what, though, I would love to. I would give my right arm to see Kanye West, Biden, and Trump doing the presidential debate. That is going to be must-see TV, and I can't wait to see that. That would be insane.
No.
The whole time Biden gonna be like, "Who's this again? Who's?"
I just want to see Biden tell Kanye you ain't black.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna say some racist shit, and Trump go like, "You see, the Negroes love me. They all love me. I told you."
What a mess.
Kanye.
Oh my God.
Yeezys.
That is funny. All right, what you got, Gloria? What's your story?
So check this bad boy out. Look at that, right? So, Matzah Israel Yule Company, an Israeli jeweler, is selling the most expensive coronavirus mask ever. Certainly not this one, but it is that one in the picture. This bad boy is selling for $1.5 million. It's 18 karat white gold, and it'll be decorated with 3,600 white and black diamonds and fitted with top-rated N99 filters at the request of the buyer. The buyer wanted him to make sure that it was done by the end of the month, and that it's fitted with these very high-rated N99 filters. So a lot of people would say that this is ostentatious, especially given the current climate of the world financially. What do you guys say? Yay or nay for this $1.5 million coronavirus mask?
I'm sure it's just a one-time splurge.
The thing about it is he can't wear that all the time because it's too heavy. Right. The weight of it, so it's not something that he would really wear. So it's like, okay, and why did we buy this again? What do you think, Julie?
I could think of a million different ways to spend $1.5 million,
right?
And none of them include a mask. Hard no for me. Sorry.
Mystina, you signing up for this one?
Because Mystina, because your background looked like it's the inside of the mask right now. It's very, very, very nice. So would you buy that? Would you pay for that mask if you had the money?
No, because it looks like a refurbished cod piece. So my wall looks nice. That right? I'm not impressed. 1.5 million. They could have done better with that. Nah, they could have done better with that.
Yeah, because it should look like a goddamn jockstrap. It just looks like fucking. It just looks like a jockstrap.
Very expensive jockstrap.
Gloria?
I'm just like Julie. I could definitely think of a whole lot of things to spend my money on. And hey, why would I spend that much money on a mask when I have friends that can make this for me? Boom, $35. So that's the rest of the money left over. Oh my gosh, I'm going to Disneyland after coronavirus is over because I'm not going anywhere with this stuff floating around. I'd take a trip and I'd definitely go on my food excursion that I talked about. Yeah, we wouldn't be buying a mask though for $1.5 million. And not only that, but it made me think about these N99 filters. Hospitals and stuff can't get regular masks, so it just goes to prove that money can get you whatever you need.
Facts. But here's the problem though: we all talk like broke people. Whoever's gonna buy this, you already have money already, so you don't give a fuck what you guys think about his fucking spending. He's probably like a billionaire. Hell, it might be even fucking Trump buying that shit. We don't know.
They said it's a Chinese businessman who lived in the U.S. That's all he had. That's all the information he would give us. It's a Chinese businessman living in the U.S.
A Chinese businessman living near. Oh, Andrew Yang. Cool. Got it. Andrew Yang bought this fucking face mask, and now he's gonna be stunning on us in the next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is so stupid, though. It looks uncomfortable. Why would anybody want to wear that? It's just ugh.
You wouldn't. Like I said, because of the weight of that, there's no way that you could. That's not functional.
It reminds me of that episode of 30 Rock when Tracy bought the gold shoes and they were so heavy that he couldn't walk. Did anyone see that episode?
No, I've seen 30 Rock. I just don't remember the episode.
Yeah, that's exactly what it reminds me of. It's so funny. Such a good episode.
So whoever's going to buy it, he's probably not going to put it on, I presume. I just think he's just going to floss.
And put it in a case somewhere.
He's going to put it in a case and just have all the anti-maskers show up and be like, see? This is what you should get, but you can't get it because you're too fucking stupid.
Wow.
This is how you
Wow.
They call that callback. Anyway. All right, next story. Next story. Let's go. Anybody here we go. Oh yeah, this is a very interesting story. See if I can pull it up right quick. All right, so for the lovers in the house, it's into romance. A guy from Kazakhstan, this guy right here, is proposing to his sex robot girlfriend. They've been dating for 8 months. So he is an actor and a bodybuilder. His name is Yuri Tokolako. He plans to marry his sex doll after the recent proposal. Her name is Margot, and they've been in a relationship for 8 months, and she's a silicone sex doll. I'll show you a video just in case you go, nah, this ain't real. So I'll show you a video of their love, and I will get your take on this.
It's switching time to a Chromebook that boots up fast.
That wasn't a video of them. That was a bunch of still pictures. I wanted to hear her talking.
There is no talking. That's probably why she's the perfect mate for him.
Right. That's the whole point.
So it's probably going to be the perfect marriage.
Yeah.
She just sits and looks pretty.
No talking.
No
He only
talking.
opens her mouth when he's inserting a candy
I
cane.
only have a no talking marriage.
But you know what? That good for him. Not everyone can get a Kardashian.
Oh
No, good for him.
That's fucking hilarious. Julie?
Well, that's some peak white people shit. So you would never.
I didn't even know they had white people in Kazakhstan. I didn't even know that shit. That's weird. Like Kazakhstan? Okay.
Great success.
You would never catch a black man posing with no doll like that. There's no way.
Yeah, whatever.
Look,
Wave
cool
up,
guy.
I don't know. Keep talking, Jewish.
There's no way. I mean, but I'm also like, so a sex robot has a better love life than me.
Gloria?
Yeah. I just have to wonder, like, I don't even know. This is so all over the place. The first thing I think about is, does he make voices for her too? Like when he wants to have a conversation? How does this work? How does foreplay work? Like, what is the whole, it's a doll. So I'm very like, how real life like is it? Like, does it have WAP? Like, I'm just wondering, like, this is crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
This is crazy. Call me maybe. Hey, like Chris said, it sounds like a perfect marriage. She's not gonna fuss. She's not gonna shoot the girlfriend with a fucking gun. It's perfect. They do everything together, man. Look, they do everything. Look.
Wow. No, she does what she's told.
She don't listen. She don't hear shit.
She does what she's programmed.
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't. Yeah. Look. It's not a robot. It's just a sex doll. It's a doll. It's not a robot. It's just a doll.
Slide a new memory card in.
So look. So they go take pictures and stuff. I think there's a proposal picture right here when he proposed to her. So.
I just want to know if he does like the little high voice. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. I just want to know if he does that high voice, when they're talking to each other.
No,
He only does that when they're having sex, probably. Like,
Oh my God.
Who's your daddy? I'm your daddy. I don't know.
Oh, it's great.
He should have gotten one of those dogs for the seniors. I mean,
Complete the whole family. Get the little robotic dog.
You get the robotic dog. and get an old man butler that's a robot. It'd be perfect. It'd be like the fucking new Jetsons.
Yeah, exactly.
Rosie.
Me, George Jetson. I think it's dope though that he found love. He seems happy. Look how happy he looks. He looks great. Looks happy.
And he does it all.
Really,
Yeah,
really
to each his
think that's
own.
love.
And he's doing a duck face too. Come on, guys. Come on. This guy's good, man. And look, and here's a good thing. The number one key thing everybody's missing this whole storyline. She can't give him COVID. He's good.
Hey, silver lining.
Yeah.
No COVID-19.
Some kind of lining.
Some kind of lining. Gloria, you hate this story so much.
It's just bothersome because he's a man. He's an attractive man. This goes, you can't judge a book by its cover because you wouldn't think that he has any issues. But then it's like maybe somebody if thinking that he has an issue may be the one with the issue. Me, myself, personally, I prefer that my mate is living, breathing, they can respond. I'm just not really, for the whole doll thing. Of course, I did see something on Most Expensivest. These dolls are super expensive. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars these people pay for these dolls. Like because they're very real and lifelike and they do some things and yeah.
So you don't think she look like you don't think she looks lifelike? No. Yeah, he looked like a doll too. They both look like they don't even look like a real. He looked fake too. He doesn't look like a real person.
It's just a little bother. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Well, it's Kazakhstan. That's what Borat's from. My wife.
Yeah, you wait.
My wife.
You wait till that technology gets better and cheaper, and you'll see a lot of marriages go into the shithole.
All right, Chris. You know you're married, Chris. You can't be talking too much about this.
I know my wife's not watching. So
that you think she's not watching. She gonna be like, hey, what's that? What's it do with all the sex robot bullshit you talking about? I'm like, oh, baby, it's for comedy.
Yeah, exactly. But no, really, like, my generation, we dated much different than kids date today. I mean, today everything is computer based. In my day, a computer had nothing to do with your love life.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
fast forward 30 years from now, and your doll might be your whole thing. Like, because we are becoming so narcissistic that
Mm.
we will be just, I want to pick someone who is just for me without the faults.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
Any rebuttals, ladies? Anybody inside thoughts?
I have
And I'm
no
not just saying
rebuttals.
men will do that. I'm saying women will do it too.
Oh, absolutely.
Ladies? Oh yeah, agree with that? Julie's
Yeah.
quiet. She's like,
Yeah. The computers, like, to me, like, dating apps has ruined dating, because it feeds people's egos to get all these swipes and get all these people saying yes and you're hot or whatever, and people just can't get enough of it, men and women, I've heard. And people are just more likely to throw someone away. Like Chris was saying, if there's one little flaw or one little something, they just throw them away because they're like, well, I don't have to work anything because on my phone, there's 100 women who are willing to meet me, and we don't really work at those relationships anymore. And they're more ego based now. They're
Very
not
much so.
like most men I meet aren't really trying to get to know me. They're trying to feed their ego and their confidence and their self-worth. And there's no, I don't know. I'm tired, as you know. I'm going on little sleep, so now I feel like I'm just rambling.
No, but it's true though. It's true because I remember way back in like my dating days where I was trying to go on Cupid and Match and all that kind of stuff. Like I went out with this one dude. He was an artist, and I didn't realize the places that he was taking me to, he had something to do with them. So when we went to a museum, he was just like, "Guess who did that drawing?" And I was like, who? He's like, I did it. I'm like, this is like our first date, and he's just all about him.
Mystina, let me ask you this: Did you date Trump? It sounded like the guy's name is Trump. He's just like that hotel. That's me, Trump.
Yeah, seriously.
Tower.
Oh my God! And when we went to a Moroccan restaurant, like the dude was literally trying to tell me what I would like. Like for example, like I know what I like because I like food, right? And I know what tastes good in my tongue. So when I'm looking at the menu, I'm like, oh, I want to try this rice, this couscous rice and stuff like that. And he's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to try that? Because, I'm spending money on it. I want to make sure you like it. And I'm just like, yeah, that's why I'm ordering it. Like, weird. Like, everything was just like him. It was weird.
Strange.
Gloria, have you had a weird date before? Like she had something weird?
Lord, weird date. Okay, now look, you said that. So there was this guy that I met, Papados. He worked there, and he anyway, we went out. So we were gonna go get something to eat, and I don't believe in like it's Dutch all the way, boo. I don't know you, you don't know me. We're getting to know each other, so I don't even expect you to pay for my food. That's fine. Because I like to eat. So I'll pay for my own, or we can do buffet or whatever. Anyway, we went to Jersey Mike's. I ordered my food and stepped out of the way. He's like, oh, I thought, usually my lady gets the Dutchies. So, well, I ain't your lady. You need to go ahead and get your own food. But long story short, he was one of those kind of guys where he smoked a cigarette and would put it out and put it in his pocket. So maybe when I couldn't wait. And what was the movie? Angels and Demons was a movie that we were watching. I couldn't wait for that movie to be over so I could take him home because come to find out he didn't have a car either.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
I should have probably got a doll, huh?
Yuri, any thoughts? My wife.
Yuri said you can get a doll, just not mine.
Not my doll. Julie, have you been on a horrible date?
One.
Yeah. Have you only been on one horrible?
Yeah. Do you want? Let's see. Do you want the '90s version, the early 2000s, 2010? Like,
you know what? Fucking it's Throwback Thursday. Go with the '90s. Why not? Throwback Thursday. Let's give me some '90s.
I mean, I've had so many. I've had men take me out, and then they're ordering, like, this happened once, and he was like ordering like a king, and then he looked at me. He was like, "Oh, baby, I left my wallet at home. Can you get this?"
Oh no, he didn't.
No.
Oldest
Yeah.
line in the book.
So I said, "Sure, just let me go to the restroom," and then I left him there.
That's nice. That's fucking
I
nice.
like that.
What about you, Mr. Riddle? Have you been on a horrible date?
Come on, man. I've had probably 100 horrible days.
God damn.
But oh well, they're all learning experiences.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
right.
Chris with
That's
the wisdom.
so mature. That's so mature.
That's a
I hate
mature
it.
answer. That's a wisdom answer. Like, yeah, life is what you make it. Box of chocolate.
As you drop
Hey,
it
man,
there.
I'm not allowed to be anything but like happy and grateful these days.
Oh my God. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't understand. Chris actually has a replacement heart. So he had a heart replacement. So
Wow.
So
Yeah,
that's
right.
ahead of had a transplant. So
I've been very, very sick for about 4 years.
Wow.
So
Oh wow.
my life has taken a U-turn in the last
Wow.
Wow.
Yep. It's a lot of people don't understand. I'm a donor. I don't know if you guys are donors, but it's very important to be a donor because people really need organs, man. They really do. So
yeah, I was on the list for a year and a half waiting for a heart.
Yeah,
and Koo knows at the time I had a bag that I carried around that actually controlled my heart.
Yep.
I had a pump surgically attached to my heart, and there was a cord that came out of my belly that went into my bag, and the bag had a computer that told the pump how fast to pump, how much blood to pump.
Yep. And and the key word, he still did stand up. He still went out to tell jokes and still was killing it, man. So
I love the spirit of that. That even though you have circumstances that are down, you know you're not playing a victim. You're going on with your life. I admire that. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah,
it was funny when I got a transplant. Scotty Peterson was like, "Man, it's a shame you're losing that one joke." And I'm like, "New heart, lose a joke." I think I'm all right with losing that.
You know, a lot of people don't understand how important it is being an organ donor because there's this famous football player
the thing is, you can't take it with you. There's no reason not to be an organ donor. I mean, I was amazed. One of my nurses was like, "I don't want to be an organ donor because I'm afraid they might not give me proper treatment because they're trying to take my organ." The way organ transplants work, there's no way that's happening. I mean, my heart, one of the surgeons had to get in the helicopter and fly to my heart and check it out at the site to make sure it was even worth bringing back. So, I mean, they check every organ. Like, nobody's harvesting organs in America. So be a goddamn donor.
Yeah. It's like I was saying, I watched this interview on I'll never forget, it was like maybe 6-7 years ago. This football player, he was a wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals. He was trying to get his girlfriend. She had a pickup truck, so he was trying to get her attention. He jumps on the back of the pickup truck, and she spit off really fast. Yeah, and he falls off the fucking back of the pickup truck and hits his head. And he dies. And obviously, his mom and the family, everybody's really, really sad about it. And the doctor said, "Hey, we noticed that your son's blood type matches somebody that actually needs a heart. Would you be open to donate his heart to this person?" And she was like, "No." At first, she was like really against it because some people they want everything of their kids to still be intact, and I get that. But when your child is gone, it's gone. That's gone. That's it. So people that really need these organs really need it. So what she did was she reluctantly said, "Okay, I'll let you take whatever you need from organs." So what they did was they gave his bone marrow got donated, his heart got donated, his lungs got donated, his liver got donated, everything got donated to whole different people. And this is when it gets crazy. So this is Thanksgiving. So they showed us for Thanksgiving. She has never met the people that received the donation, so she got to meet them for the first time. And I can't tell you, like maybe like 6 or 7 people that had something from her son come meet the mama. Ugh. It was such a beautiful thing to see. And she looked at the camera and she says, "My son still lives inside of these people." And that's a good way of looking at donated organs.
Yeah. Well, the way the process works, like for me to find out whose heart I got, I need to send a letter to the family, just making first contact, and then it's their choice of whether they want to reveal themselves to me and to have any kind of contact with me. So it's completely on the donor's family's choice of whether or not they want to meet me.
Have you met the family yet? Have you met them?
No, see, I was going to wait like 3 or 4 months to write the letter because I wanted to give them a chance to grieve. And then COVID came. And I was just like, 2020 is a really bad year for everybody. And I think I'm probably just going to wait till the 1-year anniversary.
That makes sense.
And write my letter.
Yeah. Hey man, take your time, man. Don't rush. I mean, yeah, it's just something that needs to be.
Whoever that man was, I mean, he gave me a whole new life.
Yeah.
The rest of you don't know, but Koo does know. I mean, when I first started out, I was very lively and all of a sudden, all of like my life force was just kind of wiped out.
Wow.
And I've just been, basically fighting for survival for 3 years now.
Yeah, it's been rough. Yeah.
And just by agreeing to be a donor, that man changed my life and probably several others, because while I was waiting to be sent back, there was another guy in the transplant pre-op who was waiting to get a kidney. And we thought, it might be from the same donor.
That John Q. If that don't touch you, fucking watch John Q. That's what the movie's about.
Yeah,
everybody thought that he would just try to fucking shoot up the hospital. No, he was trying to get a fucking heart for his kid. That's why he did that. That's why he did all of that.
That's a very underrated Denzel movie.
Agreed.
I agree.
Very few people put that on the short list of great Denzel movies, and for me, it's like top 3.
Oh, I'll do one even better. I think it's my favorite movie. I think it's my literally favorite Denzel Washington movie. Like that movie was, because I'm a dad. I'm a dad. You guys know that. I would lose my shit if something happened to my kid. So for him to do what he did to save the life of his kid, that's fucking powerful.
You can't beat Glory.
Yeah, but fuck Glory.
Nah,
Glory does shit for us in America. Fuck that shit. I'm talking about my kid, man. That shit hit me personally. That was like I didn't have kids at the time when I watched John Q.
I think the best Denzel Washington movie was The Mighty Quinn. You guys need to knock it off.
Whoa, I've never seen that one. What's that one about?
I liked it.
I'm about to say, what the hell, Glory? What the fuck?
It's so old school. You have got to see it. He was like a sheriff in Jamaica. It's
I did see that horrible movie. Yes,
Robert Townsend was in it.
Yeah, it had the little Jamaican accent. Oh,
Robert Townsend.
It was pretty bad. Okay, Gloria, what's your next one? I think your next is a church jerkin too, I think.
No, this one right here. So, COVID-19 has changed our spending habits dramatically. So much, in fact, that they're making lists as far as what we're buying, what Americans are buying. And thanks to boredom and fear, they've been buying some pretty interesting things. So these top 7 items may surprise you. So number 1 on the list was roller skates. Okay. Shows that sales have spiked in May. Roller skates went up because, it's like people can't do things anymore. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but people are out and about more, walking and getting out and exercising. So roller skates are a pretty hot commodity.
Totally makes sense because bikes have been really hard to get
Mhm,
for
mhm,
months now.
mhm.
So if you're in the market for a bike, you might just compromise and say, well, I'll get a set of skates.
Some roller skates. Yeah, yeah. Second thing is RVs. Not only have sales gone up, but rentals as well. So for those people that say, I don't have enough money to buy an RV, but I got enough to rent one. RV Share website reported a 1,000% increase in nationwide bookings since April the 1st. So people are getting out there on the road in these RVs too.
Well, a guy me and Koo knows right now has just made a trip up through Colorado, Idaho.
See?
He's in Montana.
You talking about Chris Scott?
Yeah. That fucker's up there living the life.
That crazy ass white boy? I knew it was him. I knew it was like, gotta be Chris Scott.
Of course, number 3, and you know this had to make it on the list, guns. People are buying more guns now than they have been in the past. And next one, number 4, was interesting, yeast. People are taking the bread mix. People are making their own bread now. People, because people are picking up skills. It's like, well, let me learn how to garden. Let me learn how to, make bread. So yeah, their yeast is a hot commodity as well. This next one made me laugh. The CEO of Tushy.
I knew it.
That in April, the sales were 10 times higher than they were pre-pandemic. Bidets are flying off.
Yes, I have that. I have that.
You have that? You have that?
We can all have labs.
I bought it way before, like 2 years ago, before the pandemic.
Really? How much you pay for that before? How much did you pay for that?
I think it was $49.
Damn.
Not bad.
Yeah. And I could have opted for the one that shoots warm water, but I'm kind of cheap.
That's so fucking hilarious. I should have got the one with hot water, but I didn't.
I should have, but you get used to it because when I went to a public toilet, like it didn't have it, and I was waiting. So I was waiting for that moment, and I was like, "Oh, I'm on a public seat." So
that's crazy.
Spoiled. You'll get spoiled.
Nice.
So sweatpants have gone up in sales as well, because I guess you got more people working from home, if not working at all. So sweatpants have actually tripled in sales. And then finally, scented candles. Everybody's spending more time at home now, so a rank-a-dank in the house. So scented candles are
Yori?
He prefers patchouli and wintergreen. So what do you guys think? Since this whole pandemic has been going on, have you noticed anything that you're really spending a lot more money on, things that you're not spending money on? What's your take, and how have your shopping habits been affected by coronavirus? Chris, let's start with you.
I just bought a 58-inch TV about 4 days ago.
That's funny. You better live your best life, boy.
Yeah, well, I figure I am, because of the heart transplant, I'm really not allowed to be in very many crowds or anything. Mm-hmm. So I'm spending a lot of time with my television. I figured it was time for an upgrade. I'd had mine for 12 years, so
it was time.
Yeah, but other than that, coronavirus has actually saved me money on not going to clubs.
Yeah.
Not, no.
First time you weren't going to a club. Oh,
like
I thought you said club. I'm thinking nightclubs. Well, you talking about comedy clubs. Got it.
Yeah, because I frequent the nightclubs.
Yeah, when you said clubs, it was just so general. I was like, what does he mean club? Like, oh, comedy club. Julie?
I'm married and I'm almost 50. Yeah, I'm at
when Gloria was talking about yeast, that was so funny because my daughter wanted to make pizza dough and we couldn't find yeast in any store anywhere. But by spending before coronavirus was very mindless spending, and so when we all went into lockdown, I quit spending it on stupid stuff like a $1.5 million mask. I mean, thank God. Yeah, I should have waited until it went to Ross. Was maybe on sale for $700,000.
Yeah, you discount something.
Yeah, Mystina.
You up for $35?
Well, I've been definitely, I feel like I've been spending a lot more. I've been just like scrolling through because, Facebook can read your thoughts now, apparently. So I think about it and then I see the ad and then I'm like, damn, that's what I want to buy. So I buy it. Thanks. And it's not expensive either. It's not really expensive. They're just like cheap knickknacks here and there. Like I bought like a bathroom organizer and from Japan and it's amazing. But I know my boyfriend is like, really, another package? He just looks at me, another package. I'm like, sorry. But it's cheap.
Hey, man.
It's cheap.
It's cheap.
It's not, it's nothing. It's not like I'm spending like $100 on like, I don't know, on a mask, right?
What about you, Glow? Are you buying this weird shit?
Well, let's see. If that coronavirus never hit, I cannot say that I would have honestly thought about this. However, I would always see the women, from India in there, and I thought it was always beautiful and mysterious to just see their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
After I'm forced to wear a mask, I'm like, hold up now, they don't know if I'm smiling or not. They can't tell. But
yeah, the burqa, right? It's called burqa.
I got another burger for you too before we go. I'm gonna tell you about this other burger. It's so amazing. Anyway.
No, I'm talking about burqa. It's called a burqa. It's called a burqa.
Burger.
No, a burqa. Burqa.
Oh, yes,
burqa.
I just think they look so beautiful with just their eyes showing, so mysterious. But anyway, I'm like Julie. I was doing a lot of mindless spending, and I was trying to figure out what I was spending my money on because once I started working from home, like it wasn't just gas that I was spending money on. I couldn't for the life of me figure what I was spending money on, but I'm like, thank you for coronavirus for that because I've been saving a lot of money. But like Mystina, packages. I'm like, if you don't stay off of Amazon, if you don't stay off of Facebook, like all of these places just pop up out of nowhere because Facebook is reading my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
How did y'all know that I needed this little bag? I didn't need that bag. Yeah, so
Facebook's so good. If you go to a different city, it'll give you ads for that city. Be like, yeah, you're in Vegas. You need to go to this place. Like, how the fuck you even know I'm in Vegas, Facebook? Are you stalking me? Yeah, Facebook covers all that shit. It's crazy how Facebook knows that.
I just want to say to Julie, if your kids are interested in baking and stuff, can you ask them to make cloud bread? Because I heard like it's a thing. Cloud bread.
Yeah, it's like for low carbs.
I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like really fluffy and it melts in your mouth. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a 0 carb bread.
Nice.
Yeah, and we've seen it, but we just
I
haven't.
don't trust
It's actually. Hey, are you Facebook? Are you reading our thoughts? Because it was actually one of the things that we've talked about making before. Instead of just making like regular bread and doughs, she mentioned this cloud bread, and we have it on the list of things we want to try because we've gotten back into cooking and baking because the restaurants were shut down, so we'd gotten into those bad habits of just ordering out, and so now I feel like Little House on the Prairie and shit, making bread and turning butter and
turning butter. That's funny. But look, I'm actually, guys, I'm mad with this fucking toilet. This the name of the toilet, the bidet, Tushy.
Tushy.
I thought it's called Tunchi.
No, Tushy. Tushy. Like
oh, because I'm thinking it was Tunchi. If it was Tunchi, I'm like, Lil Wayne need to get his money from these motherfuckers because they need to sue their ass and get paid. If you call this shit Tunchi, I'm like, Lil Wayne need to get some money right fucking now. Tunchi. Got it. Tushy. Got it.
On how your cell phone knows where you're at and knows things about you. For like the last 2 months, I've been taking my wife's cell phone and going, what, you need CBD oil? You can get CBD oil on the internet if you really want CBD oil. And I do this like 2 or 3 times a day. And last week, she finally started receiving texts for CBD oil.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's what happens.
That's America we're looking at right now, man. That's crazy. It's nobody fucking. We're not safe, guys. Our life is not. There's no more privacy. No more privacy. Zero. See,
I can't. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably the oldest person on the panel here.
You are.
Okay. I'm 48, and I don't know. Officially got the internet when I was about 26.
Oh shit.
So for now, I've still lived more than half of my life without the internet,
Mm.
which to me is a great sense of
Yep.
pride
Yeah.
that is going to go away in 4 years.
Yeah. Gloria, what's your story? What's your last story, girl?
Last story. So we were talking about these crazy people attacking retail workers. And another USA Today reported that a 17-year-old teenager, Kelsey Wallace, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, she's a hostess for Chili's, and she got attacked by adults because she would not sit them all at one table. Again, because she was trying to be mindful of COVID-19 restrictions. But it got so bad to the point where she got hit in the eye with a wet floor sign.
Wow.
Like she really got hurt. So you're the mother of a child and that happens. You get that phone call. What's your reaction? Chris?
Grab my gun.
Yeah. Again, it's just like getting real brutal out here. And these are adults, 20, 30, 40 year adults.
An adult fucks around with my minor child.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably just going to have to, go for temporary insanity when I face
Right.
charges.
No, I get you. Julie, what about you?
Actually, my daughter used to work at Chipotle, and one time I was there, and this guy started to yell at her, and my total psycho mode just came on, and I was like, "Do you know whose kid that is? That's my kid." And of course, we didn't look anything alike, and he was like, "What?" And I'm like, "That's my kid you're talking to like that," and I just freaked out and just almost went black because I was like, I can't believe that an adult.
Yep.
Speaking to a high school student, particularly a girl,
Mm-hmm.
this way. And so if my child was ever to be touched on the job,
Yeah.
it would just be, you guys would see me. Could you send money on my books because I would kill someone?
Yeah.
I'm a mama bear, I think we all are. And there's there's no excuse for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mystina?
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I'd probably go to jail because I'm gonna be looking up their addresses on Google and stuff, and then I'm just gonna just knock on their door, delivery, and then it's just not. Yeah, I'd probably go to jail.
Right?
Definitely.
You gonna go to jail? Are you gonna go to jail? You gonna do some time? Gloria?
I'm that kind of mama. I'm gonna call them and be like, and I'm gonna sit here and wait on you to get here. Yep, I did it.
Yeah.
Because I can assure you that if somebody put their hands on my child, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a huge problem because that's just not acceptable. And I would never put my hands on somebody else's child.
Right.
So I would expect that same
respect, right,
and courtesy.
Yeah, it's like Chris said, it's unanimous. I'll go to jail. I'll definitely go to jail. I'll be like, you know what I'll be like? I'll be like this bitch right here. We're gonna do it.
Hey, it's like that.
I want the same mugshot, and I want to look just like her taking the mugshot, going,
look, hair and everything, huh?
Hair and everything. All right, guys, we're out of time.
One more thing before I forget. R.I.P. to Sanford and Son actor Raymond Allen. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. He passed away. He was 91 years old, and he died from respiratory issues, not COVID-19 related. Yeah.
I fucking love Sanford and Son, and he was great in that, and he was in a lot of other 70s sitcoms too.
What's his name? What's his name again?
His name was Raymond Allen.
Raymond.
He also played Ned the Wino on Good Times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah.
Well, 91's a good run. He had a good long life.
Yeah, he had a good long life.
Had a nice long life.
91. That's a blessing, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. See, my thing is, if I live past my parents, my mom died at 64, my dad died at 63. If I make it to 65, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me.
You're in control of the camera.
Put the camera on. Put the camera on. Put the camera on.
I got you, boss.
If I hit 65 years old, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to the cocaine bench. I'm going to do some whole bunch of cocaine. And you better have some paramedics right there in the corner waiting on me because I need some revival after this shit. I'm going out. I'm doing cocaine. I'm doing bungee jumping. I'm doing all kinds of shit. I'm doing the damn thing. Hell, I might live my life like fucking Yori. Give me a sex doll. I don't know. It's going down. It's going down.
You know what?
It would be going down. It would be going somewhere. With the doll, it could be able to go anywhere.
All guys say, you know, if I knew I was dying, then I'd just get some cocaine and hookers.
That's what I'm saying. It's going down.
I've been that close to death, and nobody comes around to offer you cocaine and hookers.
Nobody?
Gladly take it.
Chris, you just need better friends.
I was about to go into the coma, and nobody said anything about cocaine or hookers, not even a joint, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, see, that's my fault. I should be a better friend to you, Chris. On that note, we have a music ad about to bless the stage. But before I bring her up, I need you guys to plug your stuff, plug where they can find you at, all that good stuff. Where can they find you, Mr. Christopher?
One Crazy Riddle at Instagram. That's if I'm ever doing anything comedy related, that's where you'll find me.
Okay. Where can they find you, Julie?
Instagram, Julie Comedy. Pretty easy, basic to remember. I need to build up my following on there. So if you could give me a like, I would appreciate it.
Sweet. Where can they find you at, Gloria?
Gloria, my heart belongs to him, Barker. Yep, I'm available for your hosting needs. So
there you go. Boom. All right. I'm gonna bring you up, but you're gonna plug your stuff after you perform. Or you can plug stuff now. Where can they find you at, my dear?
Okay, you guys can find me on Instagram at Mystina Soul, MYSTINASOL, Mystina Soul, and of course on Facebook, my band Karma's Tea, okay, and Mystina on Facebook as well. So.
Okay, so Mystina's about to do 2 songs for us. She's about to bless the stage. I'm so excited. She actually did the whole 2-hour show with us. So everybody give it for her. Yay! She did 2 hours. Okay, now she's about to do some singing. But while she's trying to get her voice ready, I need to get like one word from you guys. What word would you want to leave with the viewers, Chris?
One word?
Yeah.
Happy.
Okay. Why happy? Why is the word happy? Why is that the word?
Because even as shitty as things are, you're waking up somewhat healthy every morning. And until you get that taken away from you, you'd never know how important that is.
Well said. Julie?
Mine would be calm, because on social media, I see people just flying off the handle over nothing important. And I'm like, everyone just kind of needs to take a breath, calm down a little bit, and quit reacting to everything you see. Just chill out. It's really not that serious, especially if it's on social media.
Absolutely, because shit ain't real over there.
Yeah.
Gloria?
So, I'm not going to just do one word because I can't. So I'll just give you a quote, right? Colin Powell said that there are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure.
Yeah.
Okay. I can dig it.
All right.
I could dig it. So you guys are welcome to stay and watch the show. But right now, I have to bring my artist up. She is amazing. Again, she has been here for 2 hours. She talked for 2 hours. And she's about to do 2 songs. She's fucking powerful, man. I want you guys right now, show some love one more time to Mystina.
Woo! Yeah. Get it.
What do you do when all the world is fighting you? They don't want you together. What do you do when all the world is fighting you? Yeah, they don't want you together. This is no Romeo, Juliet. Horseback riding into the sunset. My wine I may have come for me, but it's not, it's not celebratory. You see, this ain't easy. Your friends don't understand you're unhappy. Find love has been a search and rescue. To find the kind is where I got to be. I'm not a bee. I continue. Oh yeah, fighting you. And I'm on things I want you together. What are you doing all the world? Fighting you. That I want you, that I want you together. This is the time to be roaming free with open arms as you are just catching me. Just sweet time has knocked me off course. This is a wrong time. Look at how about it, sir. You see, it's all that find love has been a search and rescue. To find the kind is where I got to be. Not to be. Got to you. I want you together. Yeah. All around. And I want you, and I want you together. You see, no, it ain't easy. Your friends don't understand you're unhappy. Find love has been a search and rescue. To find the kind is where I got to be. I'm not a bee. Hunting you, oh yeah, just fighting you. Yeah, I got to be. I'm not a bee. Little all the world is fighting you. All right, so that was a cut. That's gonna be my very first single on the Karma's T album, debut album. We're signed under Count Zero Records. Shout out to George, all the way in Europe. So that's gonna be coming out very soon in the fall. So now I got another joint for y'all. This is more chill. Everyone talking about we need more chill in our lives. And this is a very personal song, and it's about like watching somebody be so addicted to something, no matter what it is, whether it's a relationship or whatever it might be. But this is the person that is witnessing to this, and it's called Addict. You're addicted, tragic, like magic. You disappear in static. You see the art, can't see your face of fate. You're all the none, everything that ever exists anyway. And I'm all alone, holding my bag for you. Won't you just come, won't you just come all alone, holding my bag for you. Won't you just come, won't you just come on. You don't see me, I recognize who speak for me. Once adored me, I'll be the prices counting my beats. You see the art, you see another twist of fate. You're the norm, something that never exists anyway. And I'm all alone, holding my back away. Just come back home.
Whoa!
Yay!
Good job, good job. Where's everybody at? Where is everybody? Where's Gloria? Gloria, she gone? Are you trying to do that song?
Where did Gloria go?
Huh?
Must be background music.
No, I'm not saying I thought you were gonna sing that song again. You gonna sing that again? What?
No, I ain't gonna sing that again.
Where's Gloria? Gloria? She's gone. All right.
Gloria, baby.
Gloria's gone. So one more time, where can they find your stuff?
All right, so you guys can find my stuff on Instagram, Mystina Soul, MYSTINASOL. That's on Instagram. On Facebook too, Mystina. You type in Mystina Sound, you'll find it. You'll see my face and Karma's T. We got some things going on. We got a lot of great things happening, and y'all should definitely follow.
Sweet. So what's the one word you want to leave with the viewers?
The one word that I want to leave with everybody, care.
And why is care the word?
Because I feel like everybody should really take care of themselves, take care of each other. Just care. Just, care, especially care about yourself, care about your sanity and self-preservation and all that kind of stuff, because that's how you can become a better person to everyone else, I believe.
It's well said. Well said. Well said. Well, thank you, Mystina, for doing the show. You were awesome. Thank you so much. Please follow Mystina, follow Gloria, follow Christopher Riddle, follow Julie Drake. They're very, very amazing people. I can't believe Mystina did 2 hours of talking and then sang for 2 hours. That's crazy. That's amazing. Anyway, I'll be back Monday, same time, same place. I'm your host, Kui Jenti. Peace.